trying to check my volume and stuff. Probably should do this before I come on here. But it give people a few minutes to get on here. I'm also trying to prove that I still work no matter what I feel like. I'm again in this office. I don't return back to my regular scheduled job till October 9th. So I'm using this time to complete my book so that I can send it in. And I just want to share something with you. Hey, Yanni, my pretty girl. So I've been dealing with, since I've been out from my surgery, I've been coming into situations with people who act like they don't care about how they treat people. They should be doing their jobs, and then when you ask them to do what they are getting paid for, they kind of get an attitude with you and want to have, some funk about themselves. And I'm practicing Jesus all day. And so, yes, there are times when I have to figure out how to tell you off in a nice and godly way. But I'm going to tell you this. If you keep treating people wrong, you're going to see it again. Like, you're going to see what you've done again. Hey, Marty, you're going to see it again. And so I'm talking to somebody about something that they jacked up concerning me. And so they like, oh, well, I look into it. No, I want you to look into it right now. Because it's concerning me. And then you say, well, when will I hear something back? Well, they don't have a date or time or nothing to tell you when you'll hear back about this situation that concerns you. So you like, okay, so you're supposed to be doing your job. I'm asking you about something that concerns me, which is your job to look it up or to make sure that things are going proper. And when I ask you about it, then you come talking about you don't know. But you want me to just turn on around and walk on out the door. Just act like I got time to waste with you. And so it tickles me because I don't think people realize this stuff is coming back to you. Yes, this stuff is coming back. You could be nonchalant about whatever you want to be nonchalant about, especially if you're getting paid for it. You just do you, boo. But you're going to see this stuff again. Like when it comes to people's money and you jacking up people's money, or you don't care if they get paid properly, or if you don't care if they get the benefits that they're supposed to be getting, and you sit there and be talking about some, well, when I find out something, I'll let you know. You're going to see that again. Hey, Serena, you're going to see that again. Because, see, you can't treat people in a kind of way. I'm telling you. You can't treat people in a kind of way. You can't talk ugly to people. Then, I've had it where, you call somebody, you want to talk to them about a bill. Okay? And I'm telling you, I used to be bad about this. So, I called people about a bill, especially when I was single. I don't really have a lot to be talking to people about now. But when I was single and I was trying, make payment arrangements and stuff like that, they would be having a nasty attitude. And I be wanting to say, you don't own, but I would say it then. Let me take that back. Let me confess my sins. I would be like, you don't own this company? How much money you make? You the CEO and they got you answering the phones? Because you act like you own the place. And I'm sitting up here trying to get something done, and you sit up here act like you own the place. And you act like me making this arrangement is going to cause you not to get your check. Like, I'm telling you, people be talking to you crazy at these companies. You signed up for that job. You signed up to be dealing with people. You ain't got no patience to deal with people. You need to find something else to do. Work with wood, iron. Don't take these jobs just because see, some of y'all are going to reap some bad things in your life because you really don't like people. You really don't like to deal with people. You know what I'm saying? You really don't want to do that job. And so you up here being nasty, ugly with people and slow and irritated and all that. And all I want you to do is just do your job and help me with, yes, y'all. See, that's what I'm talking about. But they act like they be owning this stuff. And the CEO, when I call him, he gonna just let me have what I want to have. That's what, let me tell y'all something. I used to work at Walmart as a customer service manager. And I had to learn early in the game because I'm telling you what they used to do to us. So we would be called once the regular cashier would get the problem, at the customer service, that she would listen or he would listen to the problem. And then they had to call me, right? I wasn't the highest on the pole. So I had to learn early, Princess, you ain't the highest on the pole, boo, so whatever you say is not going to be the final say. So don't be sit up here arguing with these people. Just find out what the problem is and talk to them with respect and try to see if you can help them. Because you're going to end up calling the manager, and the manager going to come up here and make you look like a fool. That's what I had to learn early. Because I would tell the people what the policy said, but then by the time the manager come up there, the manager have more power. And so they got some kind of power, to override what I just said, all that mess I just said. So I learned early. I ain't got to call them. I'm going to just try to figure out how to fix your problem myself, because I don't want to deal with all that trying to find somebody and then you irritated and stuff. Because again, I knew that how I treated the person, I was going to see that stuff again. And then some of y'all been making excuses. If you're in the customer service world, you try to make these excuses that people call you starting stuff, and people call. Well, let me tell you something. People will call and be irritated and upset in situations, especially when they trying to make some arrangements and stuff like that. And so you don't know what the person on the other side of the phone is going through. But again, the person that's calling you did not sign up for their job. You signed up for their job. Okay? You knew that everybody wasn't going to be happy with the company that you work for. I don't care who you work for. You know that. You know that the services that are provided sometimes suck. And you work for the company that have suck services. Y'all know that. So when these people be calling and complaining and stuff, and you done signed up for this customer service job, then you need to ask yourself, is this something I want to see again? Because you're going to see it again, especially if you treat these people wrong. You're going to see it again. It ain't going to be my paycheck next time that's got problems. It's going to be your paycheck, because you're going to see what it felt like when you was treating somebody wrong. This is how life is. Truth is heard. This is how life is. You're going to see it again. You're not going to be able to get away with talking nasty to people. But I just don't understand you talking nasty to people who you don't want to sign up for the job. And you don't own the company. I'm telling you, all I got to do is ask for the manager or the supervisor. And if they don't please me, then next I call the managers and the people over them. And then if I had to, I write a letter to the corporate people. And next thing you know, I done got free stuff. And I got a whole bunch of free stuff. Because they realize that in order for all of y'all to keep functioning, you got to learn how to treat people right. But some of y'all in these positions, you don't know how to talk to folk. And you don't talk ugly to folk who you ain't paid. You don't talk ugly to people who you said you ain't, they calling you about their check and they ain't seen their money in a little while. Cause yes, they gonna be acting ugly on the other side of that phone. Yes, we gonna talk crazy because we a little frustrated. We been looking for our money. Our bank account is jacked up. But when we talk to you and you got an attitude and you're not understanding, and you don't understand that in order for the person to operate and pay their bills and stuff, keep their stuff going, they will need their money. And then some of y'all work for companies who don't want to hire but one person at the customer service desk. And so people gonna be talking to you ugly. And what I would tell you to do is, instead of mistreating people because they hired you only and set you up there at that desk by yourself, and they know they got 13 to 14 people standing in the line and people hollering and whispering and stuff like that at you, then all I can tell you is you might need to go talk to your manager and stuff, but don't mistreat people because you've been put in situations. Don't mistreat people. When they finally get up there to the desk with you, you can greet them. You can still say hello and stuff. And even if they acting stupid, because see, again, we reap what we sow as individuals. So if they mistreat you, if they talking crazy to you, they going to see that again. It's a cycle, baby. It's going to come back around. It's going to circle all the way back around to people. So all I'm saying is start treating people like you want to be treated. If you're in these positions where you do have some power or whatever, and somebody coming to talk to you about their situations and stuff, you listen to them. Listen to the whole story. Stop cutting people off in the middle of the story. You don't even know the whole story yet. You done already assumed, and so we can't tell you what the real problem is because you already assumed you know the real problem. And instead of you addressing my real problem, you up here rambling on and on about nothing. About what ain't gonna fix my problem. Yesterday, my husband was on the phone with the storage people. He asked them, is that in the policy? I don't know, sir. How's you doing anything you want to do at these people companies? So guess what we're going to do next? We're going to ask for your manager because you don't know what the policy is. And you done did something to make some choices and you don't even know what the policy is. So you done moved our stuff. You done did something to our stuff. And then when we ask you, what's your policy? You don't know the policy, but you out there doing stuff. You can't just be doing anything because I'm telling you, you're going to be at the house. You're going to be at the house because then when my husband talked to the district manager got to apologize for your silly self, for your behavior. Yes, and then he got to come back and talk to you. And then guess what? We're going to still get what we asked for. That's what I'm saying. Now, you done set up there first and tried to make up some old crazy excuse as to why something can't be worked out when things can be worked out. And if you don't have the power, I'm telling you, when I used to work in customer service, I used to say, listen, let me try to find a solution for you. I'm not perfect, but there were some things I'm just not going to be having a headache about. There are some things that I'm just not going to be, I ain't carrying this mess on me. So if it ain't my stuff, if I'm not the owner of the Walmart, I'm not going to be telling people they can't return stuff. It's going to have to be something in the policy strict that I know once I call the people that are higher up, they're going to stick with what I say. Like return of CDs or something that's already been open. You know what I'm saying? Software, stuff like that. They'll stick with that. But if you bring some diapers back, people used to bring condoms back. People used to bring, I'm talking about just all kind of stuff. I ain't got time to argue with you about that. I'm throwing that stuff in a basket back there. And I'm going to tell you, go get what you trying to change it out for and go on. Because them folks that own Walmart, they done pay about 15 cents for some of that stuff. They paid a very small amount because they have so many Walmarts, so they make these deals with these people. And so I'm not going to be sitting here arguing with you, a customer. And then even at my job now, I'm the admin to the chief of pharmacy. I'm not going to be arguing with people about that stuff. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to talk to them in a respectable way. Some of them be upset. You know what I'm saying? They might talk crazy to me, but you talk crazy all you want to. You're going to see that again. I ain't got to see it again because I'm not going to participate in your stuff. And so what I say is I'm so sorry. I'm just sorry that you went through what you're going through. But let me see how I can help you. Let me see how I can make this better. Okay? I'm not going to be going back and forth with you. Hey, Nene. Thank you. I gotta send y'all something. I keep forgetting. But anyway, I'll explain that another time. I gotta send y'all something. I gotta do what God told me to do. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go, y'all. So those of you that are in situations where you have to deal with people, please think before you do it. Ask yourself, is this how I would want to be treated if I'm in the same situation that this person is in? You don't know what situations the people are in outside of what they're already calling you for, because life issues so much. And so sometimes people do need to make payment arrangements. Sometimes people pay y'all and y'all cut off their stuff. And so when they try to call you to tell you that they paid you and that you cutting off their stuff, you need to listen to what it is. Do your research and stuff. Don't start trying to tell them what you think. You hear me? Don't start trying to say, well, ma'am, there's no way that they would cut your stuff off. You don't know. Peter, Paul, somebody went over there and cut them people's stuff off. You don't know you working at that desk. Don't try to explain or fight or go back and forth with people. Because you don't know. You can't speak for everybody. You can only speak for yourself. Truth is hurt. You can only say, well, ma'am, I hate that happened to you. Or, sir, please forgive, us. Or let me apologize on behalf of my company. Because that is not our regular or normal behavior. Yes, D'Amico, she's trying to help me to get points because I have these people that are following me and trying to see how much my watchers watch and how much love I get and how much. And some, my children are my biggest fans. So yes, D'Amico, that is Yana throwing all them hearts out at her mama because I need to show that I do have participants. Because again, y'all got to remember, I'm trying to make Truth Heals Hurt a brand. It's a brand. And so soon it will be patent. And if you don't have your t-shirt now, you need to get you one. Because in a minute, you're going to be surprised at where they're going to be. God is good. So I'm not running my mouth too much. Anyway, y'all treat people right. Love on people. And I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for listening. Again, if you're just joining, just hit the button to start this over again. Because again, I just need everybody to think about what they're doing before they do it. It's some people that are coming that need your assistance. And if you can't be no angel to them, if they can't see Jesus in you, somebody got to have some sense in the middle of the mess. And so how you are treated, okay? How you are treated, the person that did you like that is going to reap. But how you treat people is how you're going to have to pay. Truth is hurt.